Hi everyone, welcome to the final video of our Python fundamental series. First of all, congratulations on completion of this journey. In the previous videos, we have studied all the fundamental concepts of Python, including variables, data types, string, list, tuple, set, dictionary, loops, conditional statement, all of that we already studied. And now we are going to combine these concepts into one simple mini project that is called as student management system. Okay. So to save the time, I have already written the complete code. Instead of typing everything again, we will understand the code section by section, line by line. We are going through the code, then execute the project to see how it works. So let's begin. First, before directly jumping on the code, let me explain you the flow. Okay. So we have few modules or few sections that we have included into our code. Student management, then there will be an option to add the student. Okay. Then there will be, after adding, we can view the students. Okay. And after that, search, and we will have option to update marks. And finally, we will have an option to delete a student. Student, okay, and delete option to exit the system. Okay, so this will be our complete flow for our application. Every option will have its own menu. So there will be option to add a student, view the students, search for a particular student with name. Then we can update the marks for a student. We can also remove or delete the student from our list. And then there will be an option to exit the application. Okay. So every option is there present. And let's go to the code section. So you will get a better idea about that. Okay. So this is our project. I have already prepared the code file, so we do not have to type everything from the scratch again and again. Okay. So first, what we are doing, we will be creating the variables. Okay. We have a blank variable students where we will be storing the information of all the students. Then we are using while loop so that the menu keeps on appearing. It does not stop after one execution. So it will display the menu, and until the user select this exit option, it should not exit. It will keep on appearing. And then it will ask the user for the option from the menu. So they can enter from 1 to 6. If the user select 1, it will ask user to input the student name. It will ask for the age, for student marks. Okay. This all things it will ask, and it will save the name, age, and marks in a dictionary named student. And that dictionary we are going to append in our list, students list. And that will show the student added message once this all details are entered by the user. In case if user selects option 2, it will first validate what is the length of the students. So basically it is doing a validation if any student is present or not in the list. So if there are no students added, then it will simply give the message no students found. If there are records, it will give the full list of the students by looping through the students list. Okay, let's say if the user select option 3, so they want to search for a particular student by their name. So they will ask the user to input the name, and if that name is found in the student list, it will display the detail of that student. Okay, and break it will break the loop. It won't proceed further with the iteration because already the student found. In case if student is not found, it will simply display the message student not found. Okay, so this is the flag value that we are keeping, found is equal to false, and we are setting it to false until we find the student. It won't be true. If it won't be true, it will keep on iterating and searching for that. And if user select option 4, so here user will be entering the name of the student for which they want to update the marks. So first, whenever the name is entered, it will go and search in the student list. If they find the student with the similar name, it will ask for the new marks and that marks will be updated. Okay, and in case if the student is not found, it will give a message students not updated. Here we are updating the new marks whatever student has got and user has entered, that we can update here. Okay, now if user select option 5 from the menu, it will be simple that they will be asking to remove the record. So whatever the name of the student user enters, it will search for that. This searching mechanism, if you see, it is quite similar. So it will search for the name of the student, and once it finds that, it will delete that dot with the help of dot remove function that we already studied, and it will delete the function, sorry, it will delete the data for that student, and it will come out of the loop by breaking. And at final option, it is simply breaking this loop, while loop, with the break statement. Okay, so this is how the full flow of the program is. And in case user select anything apart from 1 to 6, it will give them that the option selected is not correct and they have to try again. So this is how the full flow of the student management system mini project program is. The concept are already covered from video 1 to 9. It's just that we are combining all the concept and giving it a shape of application. Okay, so let's first try to execute that practically. If I run it, it will give me the menu like this. Okay, in the terminal. In case you are not able to see this terminal, and one more thing I forgot to tell you, till now we were using the Python Jupyter notebook. For this I have used .py file, Python file. So this file will be executed and it will display the output in the terminal. Previously we were using the Jupyter notebook that was displaying the output cell by cell. Okay, so real world applications are shipped via .py file. So we have combined all the concept and written the code. There will be no changes in the syntax or anything, but just that the code will be written in a single file. Okay, so let's say I enter a choice to view the students. So right now there are no students added by us, so it gives us the message no student found. Let's say I want to add a student, and the student name is Vijay, age is 25, marks is 67. Okay, so we have added the student successfully. Let me add one more student. Name is Rahul. Age is 35. Marks is 89. So both the students are added. If I now view the students, it will display the details of Vijay and Rahul, both of them. And let's say if I search for particular student, if I search for Vijay now, it will display me the information of Vijay. Okay. And if I want to update the marks of Rahul, let's say, so I can enter and update the marks from 89. Let's say I want to make it 55. So new marks are updated. Now, if I view the students, the marks are showing as updated. Okay. In case if I want to delete the entry for Vijay, so that entry also get deleted. Now, if I view the student list, it has only Rahul because the entry is deleted now. And finally, if we enter any other choice, let's say from 1 to 6, we are entering a invalid choice and we have entered 8 instead of 1 to 6. So it will give us that we are entering an invalid choice and we have to try again. For exiting this whole loop, whole program, the option 6 is there through which user can exit the program. So if we enter 6, it will say thank you for using the student management system, and this will come out of the while loop. So this is how the flow of the whole program is. Okay. And we understood how the concept that we learned throughout the this video series, that how we can create a list, how we can create a dictionary, how to add data in the dictionary, then how we can make it a proper like formatted way, like here we are using that dot lower. Okay, so why this dot lower is used? Because let's say I entered the data as capital Vijay and the record has the data as small case, so it does not have a comparison mismatch. So it will convert both whatever is in the records to a lowercase and whatever user is entering to a lowercase. So it should match. That's why. So that all things are done throughout this program. Okay. So with this project, we have successfully combined almost every concept that we learned throughout this Python fundamental series. And this is a beginner friendly project. Definitely it's not a production level project, but it demonstrates how different concept of Python come together to solve a real world problem. So thank you for watching this series. I hope it helped you to build a strong foundation in Python. Happy coding, and I will see you in the next series. Thank you.